Sega Saturn Shiro.
Hey guys, it's SHIRO Show Friday, Saturn Dave. We got Trainoku. How you doing, Pat? Another Friday.
I'm doing good. Just revering in this last week. Trying to play some things. Play some Metroid Dread.
Oh, this past week. Okay, I was gonna say last week before what?
The last week before I quit SHIRO. No.
Before you shuffle off this mortal coin.
Exactly.
How do you like Metroid Dread? You playing it on an emulator?
Garbage game.
Wow.
Garbage game. Would rather play, watch paint dry than play Metroid. No, it's a really good game. I'm really enjoying it so far. I started on the Switch. I played a little bit on the emulator. It kept stuttering, so I went back to Switch, and that's how I've been playing it from here on out.
Does it just require a really beefy PC, or is the emulator just not really quite there?
I mean, it goes 60 frames, but it stutters sometimes for no reason. And it's probably more just the emulator itself, because I have a 3080 and I have like a 3900X processor.
Yeah, that should be no problem.
Yeah, it should be like that easy. But yeah, it just stutters a bit, so I don't know if it's something on my end or something I have to research more, but I also have videos of it playing on other people's computers and it's also stuttering, so it's like, I think I'm gonna wait.
Probably just,
I don't know, like, yeah. If it was like Fire Emblem or like Animal Crossing, it'd be fine, but it's like, it's actually like important that I not stutter the game, so.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the deal with that game, right? It's all about the 60 frames per second and having it be smooth.
Yeah, weirdly, for some reason, when it goes to the cutscenes, it goes to 30, but then it goes back to 60 in the gameplay. It's weird. Well,
do the cutscenes have like anisotropic filtering or some kind of like? Do they have some kind of like ray tracing going on in the cutscenes?
Probably not on the Switch. The Switch could barely do 720.
I'm just wondering if there are like more, if there are more like cinematic effects going on in the cutscenes. Just for like,
honestly, I don't
presentation.
Know. Honestly, it's probably just some weird thing. There's probably some videos studying it, but I didn't look it up.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure Linneman will probably do a video on it or something.
He'd be like, "Why Metroid Dread is the sequel that we don't need?" No.
But
no, I'm kind of excited. I get a lot of heat because I actually do not like the Metroid Prime games, so.
I know.
But I really enjoy the Metroid 1 through 5 though.
How did you feel about Other M? Did you just like hate that too?
The gameplay was fun, but the story was ass candle. So
yeah, it was.
It was pretty bad.
I'm glad you said that because you're right.
The gameplay. I mean, I'm a fan of like Ninja Gaiden, so I enjoyed it. But like, man, that story was pretty bad.
It was
pretty abysmal. But I gotta give credit where credit is due. Metroid Prime Pinball was pretty fun.
Metroid Prime Pinball is great. I'm glad you said that. I have the DS game and the little cart, the rumble cart that it came with. That game's solid.
Yeah, I like it, but I'm a big pinball guy, so I definitely think that's why I loved it more than the fact it's Metroid Prime. But yeah, I think Lacquerware's in the chat. Samus loses that acrobatic feeling in the first person, and I do agree. Like she feels more glued to the ground, and I guess you could say realistic, in a way. But like I don't know, I really there's just something about like I mean the first person shooter game, if it wasn't Metroid, it'd be fantastic, but it's just not like, especially Echoes. Like, I mean, I have people that love the Metroid Prime series, but they 100% agree with me that there's no excuse for that whole, oh, you ran out of ammo for each of your beams thing. It's like, nah.
Yeah, that's not in keeping with like the original SNES version.
I mean, you can't no one can justify that mess. But like I said, I appreciate what it did for the series and that they kept it alive. I mean, if it was either that or nothing, I'd rather have Prime. But that's just my opinion.
And opinions are like those holes that we all have, So
are you implying that I'm one of those holes that people have because I don't like mediocre first-person shooter games?
I just think you're
like
a little hard on.
Prime.
I think you're a little hard on Prime, but that's okay.
If you think that's bad, you should see my opinion of Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood or Resident Evil 4.
That's right. you like you're one of those cool kids who's like, I don't like anything that other people like.
No, I like My Hero Academia. I like the Resident Evil remakes.
Resident Evil 4 is awesome. Resident Evil 4 is awesome. It's just different, okay?
Yeah.
I mean,
I like all the Pokemon games.
True talk. I probably like the original remake on GameCube of Resident Evil over Resident Evil 4. And I think most people would disagree. They would say, "Oh, Resident Evil 4 is amazing." And again, on GameCube, it really was amazing. And I think it was good, but I still would rather be fighting zombies in a mansion than like hordes of.
I think I don't know if I ever said this on stream before. I might have said it, but like with Resident Evil 1 through 3, it's like, oh yeah, we're all building up. We're gonna stop Umbrella. Each of the stories are like, oh, Umbrella messed us in some way. Like they messed us up in some way. Like each of the stories, like 1, the mansion, all the friends. 2,
right.
The city and all their friends. 3, of course, Jill getting all her friends and all her family in Raccoon.
How about
Code
Zero?
Veronica, yeah, Code Veronica. Zero is Zero as well, messing up. I mean, that's tied into 1, but like all that build up, and then like it gets to 4, it's like, oh, you're Leon and you have to rescue the president's daughter. It's like, where'd all the momentum go? Like, there's no epic conclusion to the fall of Umbrella. It was just like, oh yeah, by the way, they disbanded. Also, Tricel's now a thing, and Wesker's now the big bounty for some reason. It's
again,
like,
it's back to story with you. It's back to the story. It's like if it doesn't do anything to move the story arc along, you're just kind of like it's kind of a throwaway thing. I understand, like that's how I feel with Metroid Other M. I loved the gameplay, but it didn't do anything for in fact it kind of I like to pretend it doesn't really exist in my headcanon. But
no one does.
But yeah, it was just one of those things. So yeah, at Resident Evil 4, I guess, take it or leave it. I think that it was a well-made game though. That I can say that, it was a well-made game.
Resident Evil 4 in its own is a fantastic game. If it was, like I said, especially like the Metroid Prime, if it was its own game thing, kind of weird they're both on GameCube to think about too. If they were their own game, I'd love it, because like I love the gameplay of Prime, I love the gameplay of Resident Evil, but like I don't know, it's like a different wrapper. But if I have to say, I do really enjoy Prime 1 the most out of all of them. But like I do appreciate them trying to do something differently, and I guess I could see that. Metroid, I think Metroid's less. I have a lesser problem with Metroid than Resident Evil 4, because Metroid at least moved the story, put the story somewhere, and gave it more of a background. I didn't feel like connected as much with the other Metroid games as I did with Prime. But like with Resident Evil 4, it's like, I don't know. It's like it could be its own game, but like they put Leon in it. It's like, okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then Prime, of course. I mean, with the Metroid Prime series, my only issue is that the story didn't go anywhere forward. It basically went back, and they finally made forward momentum on the Metroid storyline after 19 years or so. So, that's really my opinion on that. I don't hate any of these games. They're both good games, their own rights. I mean, I must have beat Resident Evil 4 like 15 times, but it's like,
yeah,
I don't know. It doesn't give me the same feel as any of the Resident Evil games. Like I don't feel that same dread, that same fear. It's even like that I feel in the remakes.
Yeah, it's a completely different feeling. Yeah, I can agree with you there. And I mean, like that's like I just love that classic, the mansion ambiance and the whole scene, of that, and the police station. They just have that feeling that you don't really get in Metroid, or sorry, in Resident Evil 4, but yeah. So
I think my issue is, now I'm thinking about it, is that the Resident Evil games feel claustrophobic in a way. Like all of them, like, and then 4, it's like they open you up to this wide thing, while the other ones they feel more claustrophobic in nature. Maybe that was just me, but yeah, I like the idea of tight corridors. The other one, it's like, oh, you're on this giant island in these giant spanning rooms of things.
Fair enough.
And like the puzzling went away, but I don't know. That's just my opinion. I don't think any of those are bad games, but like I said, just get better opinions, guys. No, I'm just joking.
Get better taste. Well, let's. We've got some news to talk about this week, so let's go ahead and bring up the browser, and we can dig right into it. Apparently, I didn't think we did, but I guess we do. We dropped a podcast with a special guest, and we teased it last week, but now folks know that that guest was Jason Steele, Film Cow.
Yep, the mind of the unicorn, along with Detective Mittens, Nick the Future Film, Volo the Face Borer, and many more miniseries. But yeah, he's an interesting guy. I loved his videos. I watched it since high school, like all the way back in 8 or so, I think. Mm-hmm. Maybe it was earlier, I remember, but I remember specifically I had Charlie Unicorn 1 and 2 on my iPod video. I think I still have Put a Banana in Your Ear somewhere on the playlist. I have to double check though. I remember I had to delete the videos off of there because there's just so many. Yeah. And it's like it took so much room for music because I didn't really watch videos on it, just listen to music. Yeah. But now I put live like almost like a terabyte worth of storage on that iPod I made.
Wow.
I put together, so it's like I'm good for now.
You made an iPod with a terabyte of storage?
Pretty much. It's about 650 gigabytes.
Wow.
You want to hear something even more unbelievable? It still can't fit my entire library of music.
I believe that though, because everything's in FLAC, right? Everything is like lossless FLAC, and it's probably all like what 96. What's the sample rate?
I think it's probably whatever the default is. It's probably whatever the default for FLAC.
What, like 48?
CD quality
it's not the CD quality. Really? Oh, okay. You're not one of those crazy guys who goes like 96 kilohertz or something like that.
Some of them are. It depends, but as long as it's above CD quality, that's good enough for me.
Right. Yeah, because I noticed some of those trackers. So some of those places where you can download flat like vinyl rips, have like insane levels of quality on the audio, and I'm just like, the only
thing with the iPod though is that like after a while, like if it gets big enough, like it doesn't have enough RAM to process like the huge sample rate formats that are huge. So
even
it's
with Rockbox on it, I imagine you'd have to have Rockbox to do that kind of stuff, right?
Especially with Rockbox, it only has about 64 megabytes of memory. So after a while, it's gonna clog up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But yeah, it's really good though. I enjoy it a lot because basically just pretty much I think it puts most of it on RAM, or at least in RAM space. Mm-hmm. But yeah, like the thing is that if you're getting above CD quality, you're already better than what more streaming services have. Mm-hmm. Because usually they usually do 320 kilobits a second. So if you're at CD quality or above, that's already better than almost every streaming service, minus maybe something like Tidal or something that's ungodly expensive to subscribe to.
Okay, so getting back to Film Cow, Jason Steele.
Sorry about that.
We really got into the weeds there. So we had him on and we talked about weird Japanese games. We talked just a handful of games that are unconventional or kind of buck the standard game conventions. We talked about. We talked about Game Tengoku, one of your favorite shmups on the Saturn.
Exactly.
Twinkle Star Sprites, though, that's your favorite, right?
Yeah, I think out of even in Neo Geo, but it's a hard choice. I think it's between those two. Usually the thing is that usually if the character's a witch on a broom, I like them the most. So Cotton, Twinkle Star Sprites,
Magical Chase.
Magical Chase, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and I hear you. I hear
Gunbird.
You. That's like such a convention, It's like a thing, like the shmup pigs. That's a thing, I mean, or I don't know, like the Vic Viper ripoff. I'm sure there's like a million Vic Viper ripoffs, but there's like little kawaii witch on a broomstick. That's a thing.
I just love my cute 'em ups. I'm sorry, I just love cute things.
I don't know who did it first, but yeah, no, that's cool.
Kiki did, I think.
Say what now?
Kiki did.
Kiki did. Oh, okay. So it was like Kiki came, and that just inspired a bunch of stuff, a bunch of games. I think
it's a big trope in Japan, like the witches on brooms.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me at all, because that movie was like epic, in terms of like its inspiration on folks. But But yeah, so Jason Film Cow, he's actually a huge Saturn fan. He has an extensive collection that he's been building over the years, and he actually has a stream that he does regularly on Saturn days called the Video Game Valley, and he's normally streaming weird Japanese stuff. I mean, every once in a while he streams like a US game, but I mean, he sticks to a lot of the weird stuff that folks haven't really delved into yet. And of course, we talk about Omakase Savers, which he was kind of instrumental in bringing to light. Not anybody in the community was really talking about it before he did that stream.
He's all about those weird games, though.
I like that.
He actually and he actually found the soundtrack to that. I don't know if we ever brought that up, but he found that soundtrack CD. He talked about that, and he sent us a rip of it, and that's right. What's in that video.
Yeah, we didn't. We were talking about that he hadn't gotten it yet, and then like right after we recorded the cast, he was like, "Guess what? I bet on it and I got it." So that's cool. He got that little mini CD called Feel, which we thought was going to cost him an arm and a leg, but I guess he got a pretty good deal on it.
It's like only $40, I think.
Yeah, you're not going to find that again. You know, that's good.
And he was cool, and he ripped it and sent it to us, so we included it on the soundtrack. Yeah. Sorry, RAA. I mean, if you released it, we'd have bought it, but I mean,
right.
I can't find it. Sorry.
What else? I mean,
we talked about Game Toku, Omakase Saver, Steam Hearts, and of course Mechanical Violer Hokkaido, which I think is probably one of my favorite ones on the game.
That was an enjoyable game. I had no idea. You would have no idea for looking from most screenshots or like quick little snippets that the game has like this whole adventure portion to it. It's not just a light gun game, but it's also got like this kind of like choose, different like options and dialogue and adventure, walking through these different towns and stuff like that. And I love that it's called Jesus Town. He's got the Jesus fist, and that was awesome. That again, there's another game that I really probably wouldn't have played if it wasn't for Jason like bringing it up and saying, "Yeah, this is a cool game." So, yeah, I really appreciate that he does kind of shed light on some of those lesser known games, or games that a lot of us just kind of like gloss over when we're looking through lists. One thing he mentioned was that he I'll say this one last thing and then you can go. One thing that he mentioned was that he uses VG Collect online. There's a site called VG Collect, and you can look through the different libraries, like the Japanese PAL and US libraries of games, and kind of look at the box art and stuff and see what's interesting. And I use that as well. And so I think that's a really good tool for folks to check out.
I'll do that. Is it easy to add games? Like, is it like Discogs, or is it like...
Yeah, you can actually import. There is a tool, so you can sign up for an account, free account. You can manage your collection from there, and you can even import from an Excel spreadsheet or something from another site, so that you can easily, and then you can share your collection with folks. You can just share the link. This is my link to my VG Collect account, and folks can actually browse your collection and see what you got.
I need to dedicate a weekend or something to do that, because I have I mean, just alone I have like almost 80 Dreamcast games, and about 40 Saturn games. I think I have about a 50 PS1. Like, I have so many games. It's like, it's gonna be a project. I need to get like the barcode scanner for it, so I can start importing them easier. Yeah,
there's an app called Game Eye as well, and the guy Harrison, I forget his name, but he's in several of the Saturn groups, and he actually developed this app called Game Eye. That works well too. It has a barcode scanner, and you can do that whole thing if you want to do it manually like that. With VG Collect, the cool thing is that you can kind of just go through a list and you can kind of tick all of the boxes for the games that you have, and so it's really quick and easy to add stuff to your account.
I might do that, actually.
Yeah. But anything else you want to say about Weird in Japan?
There's a lot of... I'd recommend people watch the video cast of it. There's a lot of Easter eggs and funny things I did with that, especially towards the end of the cast.
Props on that. You did a nice edit with the video, and I liked all the stuff you added.
Yeah, I still think my favorite part is the ending part with Jason. I won't spoil it. Go watch the video, but there's that, and then the way that I got around showing video of Steam Hearts.
Oh right, yes, It was crazy. Yeah. We got a strike. We got like a immediately. We got a strike as soon as you uploaded
violation.
it. Yeah. Well, because of what was it? You were saying that YouTube thought that the Magic Knight Ray Earth that you put up, which was it was like that demo version, right?
Basically what happened. Yeah. Basically what happened is that originally the footage where Castlevania was the intro to Magic Knight Ray Earth. But for some reason YouTube thought, because the way that it was when I played the beta version of it, and because YouTube thought it was actually like the actual show, because they used the VHS rip in place of the actual intro. They thought it was the actual show, so I got bit by that, and they thought I posted like the entire episode or some shit. So, oh, sorry, shoot. But yeah, they thought I posted that, and like we got a copyright strike for that. So or not copyright strike. We just got it was blocked in all countries and all territories. So I had to delete the video, add the video clip back in, and re-upload it, and it was fine. But yeah, I know Emerald Nova gave us a warning about that, but I thought it was just the audio. But yeah, heads up for anyone that wants to play Magic Knight Ray Earth. Skip all the AMV cutscenes or the animation cutscenes, because it could ding you on the copyright stuff. So I had to go through and remove all of that, and it was just a mess. So thank you, YouTube, for doing that. Appreciate it.
Gotta love YouTube.
I'm glad. Yep, thank you. I'm giving you a gesture, thumbs up, but imagine YouTube, there's another finger that's extended. Just imagine that. I can't do that because I don't want to get in trouble, but just imagine there's an extra finger, maybe the middle one that's raised up instead of with the thumb. So
yeah.
Thank you, YouTube.
So next up, I wanted to talk about this whole SSF situation on the Switch.
What about the SSF situation on the Switch?
Well, I think you could probably speak to more of this. I think this was the article that you put up, right?
No, this is Nick's article.
Oh, this was Nick's article. Okay. Well, first thing I want to say is that we published a while. So Shima tweeted out months ago that that he was making the source to SSF open, and he was putting it up on a GitHub. And I mean, granted, it was like zip files and stuff, but it was legitimately there. Like we confirmed and we wrote an article about that, right? But then the files got yoinked, and then we were being accused of spreading disinformation. Yeah, disinformation, because our article was no longer valid. Anybody reading it after the fact or seeing our tweet after the fact probably would have thought that we were just BSing folks. But the truth is, at the time that we wrote that article, you could download those files. You could download the source code, and I think it got yoinked for reasons that we're now kind of seeing. I mean, it turns out that they're using SSF on the Switch in order to do the Cotton game, and
it makes you wonder if instead, maybe, I mean, it could be either ways, that they took it down, they found out about it, or City Connection reached out to them, was like, hey, can we use this for Cotton Force? Like, yeah, sure, right. Okay, can you take it down? Yeah, sure.
Right. And I mean, anyway, all I'm saying is, I swear to we did take down that article, because there's no point in leaving it up if it's not relevant.
Take it down?
Yeah, I unpublished it because it's not relevant information anymore, and I don't want to piss people off in the community. I definitely don't want to mislead people, but that was never our intent, and sure. Yeah, so I mean, honestly, I took it down because, again, it's no longer relevant, but the fact is, at the time of publishing it, it was, and now it's finding out about this now. Kind of makes me feel a little more justified. I swear, the source was open for a while, But anyway.
Yeah, but no, I definitely agree on that, and I definitely think it was a good call to take that down, because we were getting questioned. But basically, I guess for people that don't know, for some people, a few days after the game was released, people hacked the. I forget what the file format for the Switch is, whatever the file format is.
Right.
They hacked it. SSF tricky. That's funny. They basically hacked it, and they were able to inject ROMs into it, or disk images. So they're putting all kinds of games in there instead of Cotton. So they were doing that, and they were able to play all these different games. And and like look into it. So and you can look into it and they can talk about like there's some videos in here, Saturn Tribute Emulator. I guess that's the name of it, the Saturn Tribute Emulator. You can see them playing Burning Rangers and a couple other games on here. I forgot the bottom one. I think it's what's the name of that game? The not Galaxy Fight. It's the other one. The Last Bronx. I believe that's the other video in there. I could be wrong though. I usually am. But yeah, and actually, yeah, like I said, we talked about it even last week that emulator has like 11 frames of lag or something crazy. So while it's probably not great for Radiant Silvergun only shooters if you want to play competitively, it'd be good for like stuff like RPGs or fan translation patches. Or like stuff that doesn't require like you having exact inputs for the game. Yeah, which I think is pretty handy, and I would love to try it out. I think there's some RetroArch emulators on there on the Switch as well for homebrew.
Did you want me to play one of these videos?
Sure, go for it.
Okay, I'll turn off the sound.
Turn it down.
But I mean, yeah, it's a little. Well, I mean, virtual highlight chugs like that anyway, but
yeah.
Let's see if we can get
it's multiple games. Sorry about that, guys. There's several games they play in here.
There are several games.
I stopped by the thumbnail. It was just Burning Rangers.
Some of them perform better than others.
Yeah, definitely for sure. Some of them run well, some of them run not.
It's still emulation, though. At the end of the day, right? I mean, I gotta have. I'm not turning my nose up at anybody who likes to emulate, but for me, it's just like I've got a Saturn. I'm just gonna use that, Besides, I would much rather have it on a CRT than on an LCD. But that's just me,
I don't know, man. I'd say that nowadays I'm getting more into the LCD stuff, and with that Mr. Core coming out, I don't know. I might just become a Saturn Mr. Junkie.
Yeah, but honestly, even the Mr. has output for CRT.
Yeah, I'm just saying. But like, if I had to pick one, once that core comes out, I think I might just get another Mr. just for that Saturn alone.
If I'm gonna play, Saturn on an LCD, it's got to be with a 5X. Because that's the only use case where I've seen where I'm actually happy with how it looks on a CRT. And I don't know. That's probably even going to get better as time goes on. But yeah, on an LCD. Yeah, with a Tink 5X. I think that actually is a good alternative to just a nice crisp CRT. But yeah, I'm one of those old guys yelling at the sky, and I like my CRTs.
Why?
But yeah, so. Anyway, cool. So folks have another option for emulating Saturn. It is getting easier, and now
I wouldn't say it's easy. You have to hack your Wii to be able to play this.
I have no doubt that Blaine Locklear will have a new video out on here's how to hack your Switch and get Saturn running on it, something like that.
Yeah, I definitely need to. I actually was looking on OfferUp for a Switch to hack, just so I can have something like this and test it. But I don't know, it's like $100, so yeah, we'll see. I'm gonna look into it. I might, if I find it cheap enough, I'll pick one up and I'll hack it. Because if I lose online on that, it's
Where did you find a Switch for $100?
On a OfferUp, they just sell them.
Really?
Sell them 100.
I've been looking on OfferUp, and it still seems like folks try to get their money hut. Those Switches, first of all, have not lowered in price since they came out. Right? There hasn't been a significant price cut. Nintendo is people are still buying it, so we're just going to keep charging full price. And then people on OfferUp are trying to get almost market value for it. It's crazy.
It depends on where you look. I've seen individual consoles going for 100. I've seen the big bundles for 200 or something, with the controller, the Switch, the dock, the Pro controller. I'm
gonna have to look again. Yeah, it's been a little while, but
yeah, it's starting to get more in stock with the Switches. So you pretty much walk into any store and find them nowadays. It's pretty much. I think that's gonna be everyone's Christmas gift of choice. I think a lot of people with all the all the bad news of the stock shortages, not to mention the shipping. I think the PS5 and Xbox Series X is going to be slim pickings yet again, and I'm still flabbergasted that both consoles have almost been out a year now. And the only real game I played on I only played 2 games on it so far, which is Resident Evil 5 Village, which I would have played on PC if it had ray tracing at the time, and Demon Souls. There really isn't. I mean, I guess Ratchet and Clank, but I don't know. I love Ratchet and Clank, but I'm not like dying to play this one.
Right.
But like, I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I do want to play a couple ones like Returnal, but it's like I really don't have the time to play it because not only my roommate plays on the TV, but I also have like 2 podcasts, I guess 3 now to work on, do video and stuff for it.
What's number 3? What's number 3?
Technically SHIRO show.
Oh, okay, all right. I you know what? I don't think about this as a podcast, but I guess by the time you edit it and put it out, it is. Hey, at least we don't have to do a bunch of like pre-production. We pretty much fly by the seat of our pants with this thing.
Hey, people still love it, so I can't give the fans what they want. The only issue though is that I've been having issues doing the video chop up recently, but
yeah,
I have a Saturday early. I think I'm gonna post some backlog and have like a week lag and just keep posting it and editing it in case I fall behind.
Cool.
But yeah, I think overall, I think that's pretty much it on the Saturn emulator. If you guys want to try it out, you can hack your Wii. Or your Switch. It's not too hard. Let us know.
I doubt that your Wii is going to have the to make that happen. But yeah,
hack your Wii anyways. Hack your Wii.
That sounds painful. That sounds painful. Hack your Wii.
Well, I meant like, don't be me pain Olympics your Wii.
Yeah.
Like, unlock it. Unlock the Wii to be bigger and stronger. Maybe some more girth to it. I don't know.
Okay, all right. Moving on. We're getting out of this territory right away. Let's talk about Fighters Megamix.
Fighters Megamix, man. This podcast.
Fighters Megamix.
Fighters Megamix. Fighters Megamix. Farter Megamix. Daily Fart Megamix. Whatever you want to call it.
So this is just one of those Best of Saturn articles that Peter puts up to get folks talking. Fighters Megamix is essentially a mashup fighting game between Virtua Fighter 2 characters and the Fighting Vipers. Exactly. I think it kind of came as somewhat of a consolation.
Also Daytona USA.
And to be, yeah, that's true. You get to play the Hornet as an unlockable. I think there's like the big bear statue.
Can't you be a Sonic Fighters character as well, or is that?
Yeah, there's the Dynamite Ducks character. And I forget all of the characters that are available. Yeah. Let me see. Of course, the screenshot they used doesn't have all the pictures, but anyway, yeah, there's quite a few characters that you can unlock in this game. And I mean, I don't know how long they were planning this. I don't know if they gave this to us as kind of like a consolation for not giving us Virtua Fighter 3, which a lot of folks were hopeful about back in like '97. A lot of diehard Saturn fans were really actually hopeful that they were going to get VF3 on the Saturn just because of all the talk in the press and everything like that, and the quote unquote 64X or black belt, like the add-on, you know.
Yeah, there's actually two Sonic characters. There's Bark the polar bear and Bean the Dynamite from Sonic the Fighters.
Bean the duck. Yeah. So and then you had the polar bear, or are we talking about we're talking about the bear that has like no movement? He's just like a gummy bear, you know.
I think so. No, it's like has a hat on.
Okay. Well, there's a bear that's like shows up as a statue in the background of Fighting Vipers, and he's a playable character in this, and he's like his limbs don't move. He just kind of like you just kind of rock him back and forth and make him just kind of like punch up against the other character. It's very humorous looking. But I mean, you know, it's interesting because like the two types of fighting games are so different, so it varies depending on what you select. If you select a VF2 character, it's going to play very straightforward, like VF2, and if you pick the Fighting Vipers characters, you know, it's going to be kind of wacky and have the ring out. It's going to have like the knocking them out of the ring and destroying the yeah, exactly. The thing is, it's like these characters aren't evenly matched. Like Akira is gonna just wipe the floor with most of those fighting Vipers, characters.
Gonna wipe something, all right.
But the thing that I don't find myself playing this game a lot because it's got some weird. It's interlaced, right? So it runs in like a high resolution interlace mode, and it does something really weird. It's like at such a frequency that it like. This Bob de-interlacing thing with my scaler, it's just always kind of like I can always see the interlacing going on. I imagine it doesn't do that at all if you're just playing on a consumer CRT, but with my setup, I definitely notice it, and I don't notice that with VF2. So it's doing something different in terms of video output when compared to VF2, because VF2 is like super clean for me at least. But anyway, folks love this game. Because it's kind of like Smash before Smash, and
pretty much,
yeah,
it's like Smash Bros. If it had actual fighting game mechanics.
But it's not taking itself seriously like Smash. It's just fun. Doesn't take itself too seriously. You got a bunch of wild and wacky characters that you can unlock, and it's just supposed to be like one of those big brawl type games. Bring a friend over and just have fun. So I mean, for that reason,
Rent-A-Hero was in there.
Rent-A-Hero, yeah, exactly.
He was in there.
You got Dural.
Who else? Janet from Virtual Cop 2.
Oh right, yeah, Janet from Virtual Cop 2. Yeah, so it's a cool game. I mean, I have a copy of it. I just don't find myself playing it very often for that reason. But again, if I switch to like a RetroTink on an LCD, that might not be an issue. It's just my current setup. It's weird. It doesn't play nice with my current setup. But anyway, are you a fan of this game at all?
I like it. I like Virtua Fighter. It's one of my favorite fighting games. Is Virtua Fighter.
But I mean, Fighter's Megamix. Specifically.
I like it. I like the goofy characters. I think it's fun for what it is.
Yeah.
But like I said, I'm a huge fan of Fighters.
Yeah.
The Virtua Fighting style and stuff. So.
Yeah. And the reason why I said that it was kind of like a appetizer or maybe a consolation prize for not getting VF3 is that it actually, and Peter pointed this out, it actually has moves from VF3 in it. So I mean, it seems to me like they were definitely working on VF3, but that just got shut down because the Saturn just couldn't push it. But putting this game out with the VF2 engine. And is adding some VF3 move sets, it was kind of like a little bit of a consolation prize, I guess. But it had a lot of content, and so for that reason, I think folks really liked it. They found a lot of value in this game, and it's not cheap anymore. It's just not one of those cheaps. Well, we said this on the podcast. There is no such thing as cheap Saturn games anymore. There's like $10 games just don't exist. But I mean, it's no VF2, where it was like VF2 is super common. And I mean, you can find it in almost every bundle. Fighter's Megamix, it goes for a little bit more if you're looking at like a CIB copy. But I mean, I think that it's worth it if you can find it for around like $40 or something like that. I don't know if that's possible anymore, but I think it's worth that.
That's a fair point. Also, you could also play it in other ways. There's plenty nowadays. There's plenty of ODEs to go around for everybody. So it's like,
and actually, it is a pretty common. It is a pretty common Japanese title, so I mean, you could always get the Japanese title for cheap.
Yeah, import it. The Japanese games imports are still fairly cheap nowadays, especially if you get them in giant bundles on like Yahoo Auctions Japan. You can find really good bundles on there and just a ton of games for dirt cheap. So honestly, I would just, as much as it would be cool to have a long box, I mean, it's the same game in Japan, so just get a Japanese copy and don't hurt yourself. Like, why put yourself in the debt when you can buy $40? Like, you'd buy like 8 or 10 Japanese games versus like one American game. At least just my reasoning on it.
Yeah. Right on. Okay, so next up is just an article that I lazily posted today at the last minute.
Putting your big wide girth stuff on here.
Check out this big boy. So this is something that I'm gonna shout Nick for. So Nick was in the chat the other day, and he said, check out this magazine that he picked up. So Nick, our own Nick Broadway, Pandemonium, he picked up a copy of this Saturn Perfect catalog, and I was like, yay, twins, because I also had a copy of this, and it's a really good one. I highly recommend it. It's only getting more expensive in price as time goes on.
How would you get it, and how much do you get it for?
Well, import it from Japan, from like AliExpress or something. I don't know. It's available in several places, and now you can get it on eBay on the resale market. But the thing is, I keep seeing them go up in price, and it's only going to get worse, you know, because they only made so many of them. I highly recommend it though, because it literally has everything, every possible little piece of hardware that was available for the Saturn. And one of the things that that they talked about that I didn't know about until I got this magazine was that Hitachi didn't just put out the Hitachi the High Saturn or the High Saturn Navi, the LCD screen and all that stuff, but they also put out a wide vision or wide view CRT that was standard definition. Okay, we're not talking about those like Sony Vega TVs where it's like 1080p interlaid
from Use Vision.
Yeah, I mean, you know, like a lot of folks who are into CRTs and they're into like 240p gaming, they're not a big fan of like the Sony Vegas that are like 1080i, because those don't really interpret 240p correctly. You know, they do all sorts of weird scaling stuff with it, or they turn 240p into 480i, right? But this is a legit standard definition TV, but just with extra real estate on the side. It's made specifically for, you know, anamorphic widescreen content, and
it reminds me of what they did for. I think it was maybe made specifically for the widescreen laser discs and the DVD format. That's probably was just dropping, because both those had anthropomorphic widescreen inside of them, believe it or not.
Yeah, and I mean, of course, it was Hitachi, you know, and they had a deal with Sega, and they made the High Saturn. So of course, they put a multi-video terminal right on the front of the TV. And I believe, what I don't know, and I won't go on record, is whether that was just like S video or whether it was actually RGB quality. I can't find that information, but I did include a copy of the owner's manual, which is in Japanese. I mean, so maybe it comments on that. I just haven't, you know, been able to translate that, but it's downloadable on our website. But again, it had a video terminal right on the front of the TV. So
it looks like S video. It says S in the corner, like where it's covering the port. That looks like an S video terminal. Oh no, I see. Oh no, never mind. I see it has that also, but okay, never mind.
So here in the middle is an actual S video terminal.
Yeah.
And then you have the specific like proprietary Saturn video terminal, which again, you'd have to buy this right here. You'd have to buy this this proprietary cable. I'll show you. It's the TP AVS10 Hitachi cable.
Very expensive.
Yeah, I'm sure. It's like unicorn shit or whatever, rocking horse shit or whatever. But here's something interesting, and this was taken from a tweet, so I want to shout this Japanese user who tweeted this setup out, and he said that this was basically his ideal setup for High Saturn with this TV. He shows an example of using the JVC video CD software with this TV, and it looks like maybe this TV made it so that the sides are not cut off on that JVC video player. I'm not sure about that, because I know that on standard like 4x3 TVs, you always have to like pan right or pan left to see like the entire image. And it's kind of funky that they made it that way, but it just is the way that the video CD player is for the Saturn. But with this, I think it like shows the entire image, so that's kind of cool. I'll show us folks. So yeah, that's a big boy right there. And I mean, I love that it isn't a flat. They didn't have like the flat CRTs yet. It was still kind of like that big round tube, you know.
Part of me wants to put an APB out on Yahoo Auctions Japan and see if I can get a bid in for that.
Yeah.
If they even go up.
24 inches.
I don't even know how much this would go for an up. Maybe probably a couple thousand. If it did, I'd probably be bidding. I'd probably be bidding with like high profile collectors too. So it's like, and like even like YouTube personalities that have the money to blow on that. It's like, oh hey, check out this weird Saturn peripheral, this TV.
Exactly. And if that's not weird enough, they also made a 20-inch Hello Kitty version, which was pink and came with a pink remote and that's not like a DVD player in the front or anything. That's just like the panel it opens up to.
Yeah.
But you can see right here, it also has the Saturn terminal on it, and the menu, the on-screen menu or OSD, has like a little Hello Kitty graphic on it, which is kind of cute. But yeah, so yeah, there's a Hello Kitty version as well if that's your thing.
You know what's a good thing about this though?
What?
It wouldn't matter if you got this in America or not.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you did get this when it's contemporary, you wouldn't be able to use the over-the-air antenna with it. Even now, because they shut down all the analog antenna stuff. So if you want to get TV on this, you're not going to be getting any TV.
Hook up a Laserdisc player to this thing, you know, and play yourself some like anamorphic widescreen Laserdisc movies, you know. Anyway, I would love to have a set like this. It's kind of like my this would be like my white whale or whatever. But it's never going to happen just because of the shipping. The TV itself would be too expensive. The shipping on top of that would be hugely expensive. And then, you know, at the end of the day, it might come to me completely wrecked. So I just would like, I can just dream about it, basically, you know?
Yeah. Personally, I want to roll the dice on this thing because imagine you get it in pristine quality, it gets there, and it's like, you're the first reviewer in America to have you're probably the only one in America to have this. If
you did that, that would be freaking amazing. And I don't doubt that if you wanted to turn around and sell it, you'd get your money back or more, you know?
And the thing is, like, I would, like, honestly, this would be like take a week off of work and make a video on it worth it.
Seriously.
Because imagine how big this would blow up. A Sega Saturn TV, the only one in America.
Yeah. I mean, as again, like this catalog right here, it has every piece of hardware in it, and pretty much everything in here somebody has done a video about. Somebody has, you know, written an extensive article or has like several of them in their collection. But this is one of those few things where I just feel like there's hardly any information out there. And you know,
I know a second device that also has limited information and
what's that?
Basically no video. The Pri-Fun.
The pre-fun? Oh no, you fixed that. You fixed that situation. But
yeah, I wanted to make sure that people knew about that device.
I mean, the karaoke unit for the High Saturn is also kind of really niche, you know. And I think they even had a picture of it here. So yeah, right under this right here is actually a. Let me see if this works. Open image and new tab. So like right under this High Saturn here.
I want to live in that guy's house.
He's got a karaoke unit right there underneath it, so that's pretty cool. It really is like the epic.
Hey, Japanese guy.
Hey, Japanese guy.
Can I live with you, dude? I'll sell a bunch of my stuff.
I know, right?
I'll sleep where all those books are. Just move it over. I'll put a cot. I'll live in your house.
This is just one. This is another thing that I like posted on Facebook and Twitter a year or two ago, and I just thought, okay, well, why don't we put it on our website so it has, you know, so it sticks around for a while. I never know, like with stuff like Facebook or Twitter, you know, how long that stuff's gonna last. But I figured if we put it host it on our own website, we can get the word out more, and folks can learn about something else that they might not know about. So yeah, it's cool. Definitely worth a little mention, you know. And again, I can't decide if I would want the Hello Kitty one, like that right there, hooked up to your Sakura Wars Dreamcast. That'd be pretty sweet. Man.
You'd actually, for that, you'd want to get the Hello Kitty Dreamcast.
Oh yeah, that's true. Even better if you hook it up. Too bad. Well, there wasn't a Hello Kitty Saturn, right? That we know of.
No. Not any official one.
No, it'd have to be totally aftermarket.
To be honest, I wouldn't be surprised. There's so much weird stuff.
Oh yeah, yeah. I actually I just saw somebody selling like an iridescent purple Saturn. It was like a paint job, obviously, but it was really well done. Very nice looking. But also very expensive. So
very expensive.
Very expensive. Anyway,
I was thinking of what's his name from Doug.
What? Who from Doug?
I forgot the neighbor in Doug. Anyone know his name in the chat?
Yeah. Darn it.
I thought we were talking about. It's all good.
Yeah. He was that weird purple kid, right? He was like purple.
The purple guy, yeah.
Yeah, the purple guy.
He had all the expensive gadgets because he was a single bachelor.
That's right.
That's kind of what I want to. That's what I aspire to be.
That's what you aspire to be.
Have all the weird gadgets. But
well,
I'm gonna keep a search out for Hitachi TV and see if I get any hits.
C24, 24 inches, C24 WX50. Do it. See if you can get it. See if you can grab one. I mean, if you can, again, if you could grab this thing for like 1,000, even 1,000, and I think if it gets over to you safe, you know, and I mean, you might be lucky because a lot of Japanese sellers, I realize it's kind of a stereotype, but a lot of them do take much more care shipping things than some of us Western folks, you know, who are just like, they slap some bubble wrap on it and call it good, you know. So you might get lucky, and if you did get this thing for maybe like $1,000, I'm sure you could turn it around and sell it for at least that if you wanted to get your money back, because it is such a rare thing. I wonder if there's even one in the States to begin with, you know.
Yeah, that's the thing, is that if I did it, it'd be a hard thing because it's like I have like one in nothing, like one in maybe like 1,000 or maybe 100 in the States, and I would literally have the rarest Saturn item in America. So it's like, I mean, I don't want to be that guy, but like, I mean, obviously I'd bring it to cons and stuff and show it off, but like, I'd be like the PlayStation guy, and I'm not gonna sell it, but like the idea if I could go to a bunch of cons and show off this weird ass TV in the Saturn peripheral and be the only one that has it in the States.
To be fair, Sony did actually make a similar TV for the PlayStation with a built-in PlayStation terminal right in the front of it. So I mean, this is like the equivalent of that, you know. But again, not Sony, you know, because they wouldn't have made something like that for a competitor product. But yeah, no, this is like
I mean, for like $2,000 or maybe $3,000 or less, like I think that's the most I go for. Is I would take the L for 3,000, but like to be able to say I have that, like I mean, I can tell my
I said I'm gonna hold you to that.
You can hold me to that. You find a link into that.
Okay.
I'll jump in. I mean, I almost bought that little arcade thing, but that jumped to like almost $2,000. Like, I'm good.
I will say this. When there are a few folks out there, very few folks out there who own a working high Saturn Navi LCD. You know, the little flip top LCD. And I mean, every time I see somebody showing that off, I think two things. A, super awesome that it just exists, you know, and that it's so rare, but B, like how not impressive the actual LCD looks, you know, and how not impressive the gameplay looks on that little LCD, because it's just got like motion blur and it's like washed out, you know, because of the way the side light works. I guarantee you, as far as like a cool and rare way to display your Saturn, that this probably takes the cake, you know, in terms of how good it looks. And I can't even imagine how awesome playing like Panzer Dragoon's Vi in the widescreen mode, or let's see, Nights into Dreams is one of those games that offers the anamorphic. And there's another one. That, you know, they hacked Panzer Dragoon Saga to use anamorphic widescreen. So I mean, there's a lot of even with hacks, you know, there would be a lot of
Bomberman regular multiplayer mode, widescreen.
Right, but that's still 4:3. I don't think that it had like an.
No, it's natural widescreen for the Bomberman 8 player. I believe it's natural widescreen. Screen.
Cool.
Screen. Natural widescreen. But yeah, it's like the thing is that if I did get this, I mean, obviously, the second person to make a video would be probably Genovi because he lives really close to me. So, I mean, I'd obviously want him to do the video second if I did a video on it.
Yeah.
I think my only issue is that my camera doesn't quite capture, because it's like 59 point something refresh rate, so it just barely hits it.
Right.
It's not exactly 60, so it's hard to get that 60 frame, like without the bar going down the side of it, you know?
Yeah, but I mean, NTSC is 59 point... NTSC isn't a perfect 60 frames per second. Like
I don't know. I can never get like I tried it so many times to film a CRT with my camera,
and
no matter how I filmed it. I mean, it works, but it's gonna have that black thing going down the screen.
You should reach out to the Segaholic on YouTube. There's a YouTuber called the Segaholic, and he does amazing He does like amazing CRT captures. They look so crisp. I'll send you a link. I'll share you a link with you. But I mean, he's a cool guy. And you just reach out to him and ask. I'm sure he'd tell you how.
Yeah,
I think he even did a video showing how to film CRTs. So I'll send you that link.
I followed so many videos, but they said,
right?
aim it at some angle and aim it like put it at 60. It's like I do that and it still does it no matter what angle I put it at. So I mean, I don't know. Maybe is there something I'm missing? Maybe there's a setting. I don't know.
I don't know. I mean,
either way, with black bar or not, even filming that thing, I don't think people would care. There's like a slight black bar rolling down. They want to see widescreen gameplay for it. But
you'd have to take that thing to cons for sure. You'd have to do it, put it on tour, because I'm sure there would be people who want to see that. And you'd have to go see Kay so you could hook up his high Saturn to it, or Ben. Yeah. Ben's got a high Saturn too,
Honestly, I think it'd probably be easier if they just flew out here and hooked it up. Because like shipping this thing, I'd have to get a custom play case for it.
Right.
It would be probably almost as expensive as getting the TV itself.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Well, we got to wrap. I got a couple minutes left. I do need to bounce, and I think we need to thank our Patreon supporters and tell folks where to go for merch and stuff like that.
Sure. Let me go get the Patreon guys up real quick. And if you want to become a Patreon, just go to... Oh, crap. It logged me out. Let's go to patreon.com/SHIRO Media Group.
That's right.
And we have a bunch of tiers, so I'll have to get that up. You stall while I get this link up. Just say some things. Okay, so do the rest of it.
If you guys wouldn't mind helping us out, we would love it if you shared this stream, even after the fact. You can share the VOD, share the SHIRO show, let people know that hey, there's a show dedicated to Sega Saturn, and we talk about it every week.
Show.
Yeah. If you want to support us through merch, you can go buy a SHIRO shirt. That's threadless, or that's SegaSaturnShiro.threadless.com, and you can support us that way by buying a shirt or a hoodie, or you can pledge as a Patreon supporter for like $1, $10, $5. We don't care, but anything you do give will definitely
$69.
It's gonna help us. Support the hosting of the website. It's gonna help us support the Podbean for our podcast. It's also going to help us pool some money together for future cons and even the magazine project. We're not spending any of that money on anything other than SHIRO projects, so you're definitely going to be helping us there. And then like I said, just share what we're doing out. You don't really have to give us any money. Just join our Discord community and be active, be a part of it, and then and join us on the streams and share it out is all we ask. And then Pat's ready to go with our name drops. Right?
Yep. I just want to thank Seawin, Emerald Nova, Johannes Fetz, aka the man behind Joe Engine.
Right.
32-bit stuff, Memphis, Super Dimension Century Orgus, Takuni Trev, and of course Derek, our
18.
patrons that support us.
Mm-hmm.
And Young Money Swee. So that's our new all access Patreon for $10, and then of course Derek. If you guys want to get shout out on the Patreon, you back us on Patreon. All $10 and up patrons get shouted out on the SHIRO show. Get SSS. So share the SHIRO show, shout the SHIRO show, all the S's. But yeah, if you want to get shouted out on the SHIRO show, back us $10 and up. $20 and up, you actually could be a quarterly guest on our podcast, which we have somebody coming up. It'll be a surprise for. Yes. Our next cast, which we're planning, hopefully to do. Do you want to say what it is, or do you want to hold off on what we're going to say it was?
Let's hold off and surprise folks. I think let's just keep it a surprise.
Yeah. Oh, it's Tanuki Trev, by the way. Sorry about that.
Okay.
But yeah, like I said, back on Patreon. It helps run the show, helps us support our projects and stuff we have. But besides that, I think that's about it.
Yeah. So cool. So anything else? Anything else we want to plug?
The live stream. Yeah, stick around for the live stream. We're gonna make our way through Sakura Wars some more.
You're gonna play some more Sakura Wars? Okay, cool.
Yeah, I want to have a reason to play it so we can go on there and talk about it.
I also want to shout. I also want to shout Sega Extreme. Go check out Sega Extreme. You can join their Discord. They're talking about a lot of technical development stuff. If you're into that kind of stuff and you want to be on the bleeding edge of what's going on with the Saturn in terms of like tech, and it doesn't go way over your head, join their Discord. They're great people, and we're friends with many of them. And then also check out Emerald Nova, emeraldnova.com. He's hosting the annual game competition that's coming up. We're really excited about that, and he is one of our patrons. So go check out his site as well. And without further ado, we just want to remind you to play your Sega Saturn, and Sega Saturn SHIRO as always. Peace out.
Play your Sega Saturn, guys.
Yep. Until next time.
I'm sending it to stream. Give me 1 sec. Check. Sorry about that. Hey guys, we are back now. We are going. Welcome to another SHIRO live stream. Today we are going forward and playing some more Soccer Wars. I know that it's a game that I kind of want to finish up and play, so hopefully people like to see it as well. It's a pretty fun game. I enjoy it at least. How is everybody in the chat doing? I think we got Emerald Nova, Memphis, and of course Night of Dragon. How are you guys doing? Doing good?
I'm not trying to like. I'm walking around outside a little bit, so I don't know if you guys are picking up any wind or something.
No. No, I'm not picking up any wind. But yeah, today we're going to continue with our quest. I think last time we fought the first boss and got some relationships and some non-relationships, as in we tanked our chances. Let's continue on. I believe all these are the same thing, so we'll do Hive of Darkness. Yeah.
I must excuse myself because since I hadn't played this game and want to play it unspoiled, I think I have to take my leave.
Fair enough.
So yeah, sorry for that. Yeah.
No worries.
But I wish you then a lot of luck for your quest.
Thanks. I'll see you later. Have a good evening then.
Ja, alles Gute, viel Erfolg, viel Spaß.
Ja, und dir. But yeah, I think the last time they basically destroyed the theater and now they gotta repair it.
Hey man,
Yeah.
spoilers.
Spoilers, theater gets destroyed. I actually switched my monitors now. It's actually in the one in front of me now. I switched it mostly because I was playing Metroid Dread, and I kind of want to have a monitor to be able to see in front of me. Also, she got naked. Gonna get a content striked. So sorry guys. But yeah, I just wanted to be able to play that and sit in front of my good 1440p monitor. So we're getting some 1440p action. I mean, you can't see it, but I can. So pretend that you guys can see it. So
I mean, it's not like you're upscaling or anything. I think you're just stretching out a 360 image to 1440 or 240 image. Sorry.
Well, technically, it's getting upscaled to 1080p, and then upscaled again by the monitor to 1440p. So it's kind of like a double upscale. This is like usually the PC monitors are really good with the input lag. So, personally, I have not felt any with this monitor. So, Soul Trooper, move out. Koron, do your best. I like that. It's like only Koron, no one else. I do have to agree that I can't really think about it. Dan, I can't really think about Sakura Wars. I'll think about the. Or no, sorry, who's that? Oh man, the chat's too small on me. I'm gonna increase the size of the chat. Not small on mine. There we go. A little bit easier to see. Yeah, AM25. I agree. Can't think of Sakura Wars about the Sega Saturn. That's pretty funny. I like that ad a lot. I don't know where Dan Threx getting Wing Commander from. I don't know. I'm kind of getting sussy. Getting sussy baka, I guess. But anyways, yeah, the I guess people that wondering about the shirt. This is Hisoka from Hunter x Hunter. Probably one of the worst characters, but I like the design of the shirt, and it doesn't green screen out. So I decided to go with it. Hopefully you guys like it. Hopefully you guys like Hisoka. If not, my bad. Kind of a bad character. Yeah, I think this is officially the second battle I played in this game. Literally, I'm so bad at this game, like playing this game, I always get to the first battle and just stop playing. Mostly because I just use it for capturing purposes. So, my apologies guys that I don't play this as much as I do. And that's why I'm doing this. I'm sitting down and playing it live, so I have a reason to play it. And hopefully you guys enjoy playing along with me. If not, I'm sorry. I still love you though.
I mean, I keep promising to stream Panzer Dragoon Saga, but I haven't even started the game beyond the first dungeon.
Sweet, let's save. Made a lot of progress on that one, guys. Okay, I guess there it is. Zoom.
My only familiarity with Sakura Wars is playing through the entire first segment through the first battle. And it felt like a whole lot of reading for one match. Is that like the pattern for the whole game? Is like 30 minutes of visual novel and then a 5-minute fight?
Pretty much, it's mostly the main idea is the visual novel portion of it. Nice. I'm guessing that's just chanting, so we're not missing any translations. I didn't know that. There are a lot of parallels between Sakura Wars and Wing Commander. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to go play Wing Commander in that case. Is there any specific ones, or is it just all of them? So it's like, can I play the one with, like, Mark Hamill? Is that one the best one or something? I don't know.
I'm pretty sure the best Wing Commander is supposed to be Privateer, but that's also the one with the least amount of story in it, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, Dan's calling it's like Sakura Wars missions last longer than 5 minutes, more like half an hour or so. To be fair, that first battle's really short, so...
I just remember playing it for the showcase, and I wanted to get to the combat section to get a full, cross-section of the game. And I think I was playing Sakura Wars for an hour.
Huh. Yeah, it takes a little bit to get going. To be honest, you have to, but like I don't know. Like the main thing is it's supposed to be mostly like a visual novel thing, which I like.
Do you need like a guide? Like, are the choices obvious, or?
You can use a guide if you want. If you want to be a sussy baka. Shoot. Okay. I know.
I mean, how easy is it to like screw it up? Because from what I know from a lot of visual novel designs, it's like you make one choice and then that's the branch you're on, and then there's no deviating from that branch. It's only screwing up the branch worse.
The thing is that it's mostly like it's oh, I'm trying to think, what is it? I guess the best way to describe it is that it's like you're screwed up at like your relationship thing. So like if you want to relationship certain people, like I don't think it's like, oh, you put this thing wrong so you can't do anything now.
I'm talking about something that's like, you know, really abstract and vague, like, okay, where am I going to go first, the kitchen or the backyard or something, and somehow that choice determines which girl you end up in the end credits.
Sort of. I mean, it's not like that 100%, but I can see people thinking that though, if that makes sense.
Yes, I do remember playing Girlfriend of Steel. Just did get some Ava stuff in, and it was like the opposite, where like everything you did in the game didn't matter because only the last choice actually affected the ending.
Yeah, I never played that one. Is that actually an Ava game or is it an Ava inspired game?
It's Ava. It's you know, there's Shinji and Asuka and Rei are in it.
Oh, what system is that for?
It's PC, but I think maybe it came out in Japan for the Saturn. It was around that time.
Huh. I'll have to see. I imagine you have to play it with a guide though to get what anything's happening.
Well, no, because it's translated on PC at least.
Oh, cool.
And like I said, the choices don't really matter up until the very end, so you can do whatever you want.
Huh, I'll have to try that out then.
Yeah, I mean, it's short. It's like, it takes like, I think it's not even an evening. It's really, really quick.
Fair enough. Ooh, I'm getting wrecked. KS, you just missed the main stream. We just started the gameplay portion of the stream. So you got some time to hang out and chill. Right now I'm just getting clobbered by some of these robot guys, but we should be able to easily deal with them. Rockets in 10th century. I wonder if it's supposed to be a Chinese reference. Flying bombs. Don't get hit by the bombs.
How do you avoid a rocket in a turn-based game?
Moving. Let's see, I'm gonna kill this guy. Actually, I'll kill him. I want to rain hellfire down this guy. I don't know. I honestly, like I said, ooh, nice. I got 69% on that. Obviously, I'm not. Yeah, I'll have to finish this guy off. Can I even shoot this? Move. Let's see. Let's finish this guy off. It's not a big deal. Oh crap! I think I did my special by mistake. Sorry about that. I didn't want to waste all that on that. I just wanna kill him. Might be a little bit overkill, but I mean, at least we know he's dead now. So yay us.
I mean, between 69 and 92, it doesn't seem like that big of a difference.
Yeah. We'll see. Cut this guy up. Take that. 90, damn, one hit kill. He dead. He dead. Probably a bad idea. Actually, can I attack him from right here? No, I can't. Oh, are you kidding me? I can't. I can't. Oh no, I can move again. Okay, I messed that one up, guys. I can't even special attack him. I'll just defend. moving them.
So I completely forget. Are there RPG elements to the combat system?
Kinda. Like your units level up. In some instances. Oh come on, heal.
But you can't grind though, right?
Kinda, I guess.
What do you mean kinda? How do you kinda grind though?
Like it's like Fire Emblem. You focus and level characters up. So you can like have them. You can have them tank damage or attack more, or whatever. If that makes any sense.
Okay, but you still get the same number of battles and the same overall experience.
I'm not sure, to be honest. I've only played like I played the old ones, but it wasn't anything like. I played the new one and beat that, but it's not anything like the older games, so I'm not sure, to be honest with you. I'm use some range attacks.
Seems like you'd be able to get yourself in a situation where you distributed your experience too broadly, and everyone's too weak by the end of the game to stand a good chance.
Maybe. Like I said, I'm not 100% sure. I've only played the first battle for this specific game. So for all I know, that could be the case. But from what I've seen, though, it seems like some of them can level up, some of them can just vibe. So Dan said, suck worse not like an RPG Saturn characters doing a bit better or worse when you've made them happy or mad during the visual novel sections. There's no experience points in Soccer Wars, so I guess it is a bit different.
Oh, so you have to flirt your way to success.
I guess that's a good way to look at it.
That makes sense.
Yeah, now I need to call you guys out. You were like talking bad about you guys were talking bad about AMD in the chat earlier this week. You're saying like it's like, oh, Intel or Res is gonna be behind when Intel drops its third gen or third nanometer, but I have to disagree. I think no, oh no, I didn't want to defend that or whatever. I have a feeling that the third nanometer under good authority is not coming for quite a while, and by the time they do that, AMD will already have that. This is my opinion.
What's the current architecture for AMD? Like, how small can they get their transistors?
I think they're 6 nanometer right now, and Intel's still 14 nanometers.
Okay, well.
Yeah, that's why it's like I'm really doubtful that.
Well,
I'm really doubtful about it.
If a 14 nanometer feature size is relatively competitive with AMD 6 nanometers, one would think once they shrink their transistors and just fit more stuff on the board using the same techniques, they would be able to outperform them.
In a way, the thing is that Intel is still, I mean, it's still technically the gamer thing. I'm gonna kill these rockets for some reason.
Well, yeah, Ryzen right now is on top, but
yeah.
that's I think their advantage has to do with architecture and clever arrangement of features rather than pushing overall power and feature size. But Intel is still competitive.
Yeah, I suppose they are, in a manner of speaking. They still have, I guess, better gaming performance, but like with what you're losing not using Ryzen, it's like I'd rather just use Ryzen. Because like, I do more than gaming. Like I do like the video stuff as well, like video editing stuff.
Your GPU should be handling that, right?
It does, but the multi-threading also helps a lot.
I would assume that the strength of having thousands of CUDA cores on an NVIDIA GPU would give you more parallel processing throughput than just doing stuff on Ryzen, which I think maybe you'll get like 24 or 48 threads or something like that, or how do they work?
I think my thing has 16 threads. No, it has 32 threads. I think it's, how many cores does it have? I think it has 12 cores, like 16 threads, I think. I don't remember off the top of my head, to be honest with you. In my turn, I'm gonna go over here and heal up because I'm getting hurt bad. All I hope is that they stay competitive and I can afford them at a reasonable price.
I mean, AMD is still AMD's always been better about price than Intel.
Yeah, that's what I like about it is that they're just better price performance, but with the chip shortage and everything and all the what's that called? Just the price gouging on some of the stuff. It's like I don't know if it's I don't know how I feel about it now, you know?
I don't think it's gouging. I just think it's supply disruption. It takes a while to get a process spun back up again after this kind of interruption.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see what's going on. Hopefully that the price goes down after a little bit. Ow. Just shot me. Oh, jerk's camping the heal spot. Oof. Oh shit, oh shoot. Okay, I'm gonna move over here and not get shot at. But yeah, no, I'm at least I hope once everything goes back to normal, if it ever goes back to normal, we're gonna be able to have like affordable prices on some more of these things and not so many price raises on the GPUs. At least that's what I hope.
I think what's going to end up happening is that the GPU prices and CPU prices are going to stay roughly where they're at, and they're just going to be stagnant until we just catch up.
Yeah, I just don't want people paying so much money for just so little, you know. But yeah, apparently even now Nvidia for some reason is like apparently there's rumors there's going to be a 3080 Super series, and it's like why? Also, how the heck do I get up here? Do I have to go a certain... Oh, do I have to go like a certain path to get up to the cliffs or something? Maybe I'm missing something?
You might have to take that purple guy out. He might be on the path to get up there.
It won't let me even reach him. The purple guy's my guy though.
Oh, you can't walk through him? It looks
no,
like
you can walk through them, but it looks like I can't move through them. I have to go around. It looks like, or maybe I did have to just kill everybody. Yeah, see, so like I'm right in front and it won't let me move. So I think I actually have to go on the cliff over there and go the long way up.
That's relatively annoying.
It is what it is. I'm gonna defend for now. The guy's healed up. I guess we're going the long way around, boys. I'm gonna heal these guys up to heal you up. Brilliant gameplay, guys. I didn't realize they had to go on the side of the cliff though. So, what's some stuff that you're running right now, Emerald?
What do you mean?
Like computer-wise, what are you running spec-wise right now?
I think I forget. It's either a Ryzen 7 or a Ryzen 9 and a 3080.
Oh, nice. That's pretty much is what I'm running right now myself.
Yeah, I got a couple 2 terabyte NVMe's, so that's 4 terabytes of storage, not counting my Unraid server. And
fair enough. Oh, you said did you have 3080 or 3090?
3080.
Okay, I have 3080 as well. I was like, because I was thinking about 3090, but it's like, honestly, the only thing that really is, I like reasonably would want it for is Cyberpunk, but it's like Cyberpunk isn't that great right now, so they're great. So it's like, I don't really need to go spec up for that. So I just wanted the 3080.
I mean, I built my computer to play Cyberpunk around that time, and I managed to get my GPU at retail from Best Buy drop.
Same.
I put about like 80 hours or something into Cyberpunk. It was fun.
I mean, it was fun for what it is, but like I like got the wrong ending for the game. Like it somehow glitched so hard I got the wrong ending. Like I have spoilers for people that play Cyberpunk. I had an ending where your character rides off to the sunset with a lover you could choose, but it acted like I went to space, which is weird. Like all the characters were like,
going to space actually is one of the endings, right?
I know that, but that's not the ending I got. I got the one where you ride away with that certain character after you do something and attack the attack the forces. Nice being as vague as possible. But it's weird though, cause like I got that, cause like they acted like I went to space though. That's what I thought was weird about it, when that wasn't the ending I got.
Oh, like in the when the end credits are rolling and you're getting all those video chat things.
Yeah. Ooh, I just got shot.
Okay.
Yeah, they gave me the wrong ending. I'm like, what the heck?
Yeah, I didn't experience that, and I played through like I think three of the endings. I think one of the endings I'm locked out of because I wasn't friendly enough with Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, same here. It's like the way that you get it though is it's like he says that you have to like wait, and it's like, well, there's another way. To be honest though, the ending isn't like move there. I want you to move there, lady. The ending isn't
no.
that. Oh, what?
So there is, you know, there's like the solo thing that you can do, but that's not the ending I'm talking about, because part of that is there's another one where you go in with someone else that you don't normally get access to unless you're really friendly with what's his name, Samurai? I already forgot his name. It's been a year since I played this game.
Keanu Reeves' character?
Yeah.
Johnny Silverhands.
Silverhand. There we go. I just know him as Samurai for some reason, even though he calls you that.
That's the name of his band, though, so I guess it's his band, so I guess technically you're not wrong.
But essentially, if you're nice enough to him, you get to contact his old band, contact. Yeah. Not his band. No. It's what's her face that gives you missions. Oh, can you hear that in the background?
No.
Okay, good. They're playing the national anthem on the loudspeaker. It's kind of overpowering.
Well, you're on a certain place that would play that regularly, right? The area you work at. Not trying to dox you, but the place you work at regularly does play that daily, so that makes sense. Sorry, Sumer, you got to take the missile attack because I forgot. I don't have any way to stop it. I'm gonna nuke this guy. Oh wow, it hits both of them. Nice. Oh dang. Koron's the goats. Oh wow, I'm gonna put you behind this. Oh, you have to stay there sadly until I do something. So you just vibe there. For now. Actually, I think I could maybe get away with it by doing this. We'll see though. Move right here. Ogami, kill that guy. There we go. Stab that dude right in the chest. There we go. But yeah, so what ending did you go with in Cyberpunk, if you don't mind me asking? I guess spoilers for people that are playing Cyberpunk.
Okay, so I'll just use a word, and people that know the ending should know what I'm talking about. So the first one I did was Nomad.
Oh,
and
okay.
then after that, I wanted to give it a shot with Sokka Lady. And then I think at that point, that's when I went to space. And then there's another one where I just tried to solo it, but I forget that. I don't remember if that's the one where some guy got his head crushed in or not.
Fair enough.
I remember a third one, but I forget what it was doing.
Lol. Poor her.
Oh, there's one where you get to you get to dive. I remember doing that too.
I don't think I remember that one. Uh-oh, I used my special attack on that. Oh well. Am I at least gonna kill it? Can I at least kill the missile? Oh, there we go. At least it killed it. So you can stop killing Maria. She got shot like 12 times with the missiles. Kind of feel bad for her. So anyone that likes Maria, I'm sorry. I see she need to be the sacrifice. No hatred towards the fandom of Maria. Don't hate me or at me.
So I'm noticing anytime you attack or kill someone, all the other sprites go off screen. Is that on purpose, or is that like a design limitation thing where they need to get rid of the other sprites to draw an explosion or something?
It's just like a featurette, so it's like you being featured as the attacker.
Okay. Because I figured that we're nowhere near like an actual hard limit.
Yeah, no, it's
kind of
all
weird
it
to
is
see
just
everyone
like
else disappear.
yeah, all it is just like the featurette of like attacking them. Oh gosh, well you got 2 heals. What the heck? That's cheating. Dirty cheater,
I mean,
man.
if you just gang up on him, he can't like heal twice after you hit him 4 times.
That's what I'm doing. I'm trying to kill this guy. Martin Evans, we're playing Soccer Wars. Soccer Wars 1, the fan translation. Okay, I just blew him up. Uh-oh, we gotta fight something else, guys. What are we fighting? We have to look at the Pokemon.
I was about to say, is it your inner demons?
It's, you know, it's kind of funny. This is the second sort of RPG that I'm attacking the Eiffel Tower. The first one is going to be Red Alert 2. Where you could actually...
I don't think either of those things are RPGs.
RTSs, I guess RTS in a turn-based strategy.
Yeah, just strategy games, I guess.
But yeah, whatever. I guess technically 2 strategy games where you somehow attack some sort of tower that looks like the Eiffel Tower. I'm fit to face you. Oh man, just sending out shadows at us. Don't be yelling at me. Okay. Oh gosh. Defend, don't tank. My bad idea, some Marines to kill it. Oh, yeah, that was a horrible idea. Well, Maria, sorry guys. Sorry, Maria fans. She's probably gonna die.
But if she dies, she doesn't like die in the story. Like she doesn't disappear, right?
No, you're not able to play her anymore. I'm just joking. No, she doesn't die. She just you just can't. She's probably just out of commission for that battle. It's not like Fire Emblem where it's like, oh, she's dead for life now. I
wasn't sure.
I'm gonna heal up though. That would suck though. Right,
so do you get like negative relationship points for having her die?
Probably. I'd be pretty pissed too if I died. Oh, Sumi's too healthy. I mean, I'm not gonna.
As like a design consideration, it's kind of like a negative feedback loop that'd be pretty hard to recover from after a certain point.
Yeah, that's what we got saves coming for. Also, Maria's probably gonna take the big. Ooh, that's a big L right there. Okay, I guess we gotta get on that. What's the Steam stand? How do you get up in here? I'm guessing it means on top of this thing. I don't see any way to get on top of it. Is there like an entranceway that I'm missing? I'm trying to see. Huh.
I mean, they have to get in somehow.
I'm just trying to see. Oh, the Steam thing. He means that the healing thing. I'll have Maria pull back, so let's just get completely wrecked. Store that, so she can get wrecked completely.
Svet, what would you say is your favorite Saturn RPG?
Me?
Yeah.
Saturn RPG. Probably Soccer Wars, maybe. I guess it's kind of, if it's not that one, I'm trying to think off the top of my head.
Yeah, I wouldn't consider it an RPG.
You know, I'm not quite sure. Honestly, there's a lot of options. If I had to pick one, I guess I'd probably... You'll have to get back to me on that one.
Yeah. I mean, I've been meaning to start one, but I've never actually somehow got around to any of them. Like, I've had my Sadiator for almost, what, 3 years? I don't know. More than 2 years. I forget. But I mean, I've had it so long and I haven't used it for any RPGs. I've just been using it to test games out.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Like, I'm guessing I guess maybe... I don't know, there's not a ton of, like, accessible RPGs on the Saturn, really. There's only, like, Shining Force, the Shining Force games, and a couple other ones.
Well, there's Albert, there's Panzer Dragoon.
I guess Saga, maybe. Saga, or maybe Mansion Knight Wraith, if that counts.
I think it does. I haven't actually played it, so I can't tell, but it looks like one. And there's some weird ones too, like ones that don't look that good. Like there's like some sort of like, you know, tactical strategy RPG. Looks kind of like Shining 2 or 1, but it just doesn't look good. I think it's like Dungeon Dragon something or another. I forget what it's called.
I'm not.
I mean, actually, it's bothering me. I gotta go look it up.
Yeah, but let's see if this is getting kind of tricky. Ooh. And that's the turn. Gonna move over here. I'm gonna restore this so he doesn't get wrecked completely. Defend. Move her off here. You go vibe right here. Defend. Okay, I guess I have to defend this thing. I have to attack this thing so it doesn't get close to the tower. Very intense gameplay so far. Defend for now. Yeah, you go shoot. You go special shoot that thing. Kill that. Gami, go heal up over there. That thing. Turn.
Okay, I remember. It was Dark Savior.
Oh, Dark Savior?
Yeah, I think that was it. It took me forever to try and look that up, but... yeah, clearly, I think Sakura Wars would be a better game than that.
Jeez, this guy's tough. have somebody over here try to stop the guy coming up. Oh my gosh, I hate how they do that. It's all the C button to do stuff. I'm working on it. I'm just getting wrecked right here. Jeez, that's half my health. Let's special attack him. Well, this does more damage than one thing. Oh my gosh, that does like nothing to him. I guess I just have to block this guy's way. Start shooting to death, I guess. Take this samurai.
Pick up samurai, we got a tower to destroy.
Exactly. I can't attack him, so I have to defend. Move her over here. So
actually, that's a good question in chat. What version of the patch are you using?
This is the version 1 of the patch.
So does this still have that one weird graphical issue where it's, you know, during combat, part of the model gets a little bit weird looking?
Yeah, that's what I'm running into myself.
I thought, because it sounds like this was the competition build for like 2019. I thought they fixed that by now.
They did. I just didn't put. I still use the 1.0 patch.
Okay. Too lazy to update?
I just been so busy that I haven't had time. Oh gosh.
Okay.
Can I please not die from this? Okay, that's good. Trying to make sure I line up this guy. Jeez, this guy's like tough as nails.
This battle's been going on for a minute.
I know, it's taken a while. Oops, I'm gonna move a little closer because I'm out of range. Yeah, hopefully I'm not disrespecting developers by not using 2. I just haven't had time to patch it, sadly, so... Move here. I might have screwed myself doing that, so I might be dead. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. I was afraid I had to fight that thing. Oh, man.
Master Robot takes out all the minions?
Oh, man. Oh, man. That scared me for a second. I thought I had to actually kill that thing. I was like, I am dead.
Oh, with that, I think I'm gonna head out because I gotta go do some stuff and then try to get back to development for the next week or so.
Victory pose, yeah. Sounds good. Thank you for stopping, Emerald Nova, and hopefully you'll have a good night.
Oh, if I sleep.
Alright, hopefully nobody tries to... Oh yeah, by the way, I saw that guy again at another con, I forgot to mention.
The Magic player?
Yeah, I saw him at another con.
Okay, so, Pat, were you on my Pokemon unboxing stream?
I was not, sadly. I got busy. What's up?
I kind of wish you were on for a little bit because that did come up. I'm talking about like the pros and cons of joining different trading card games.
Yeah.
That was a factor.
That guy. I hated that guy.
Bro, is it the judge or the guy in the dress?
The thing is that the guy that was wearing the maid outfit, at least he treated me like an equal player. the guy that taught magic felt really condescending. Like, yeah, I got destroyed by the guy that was wearing the maid outfit, but like, I mean, at the end of the day, he's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna treat you like any other player and destroy. I was like, that's fine, I respect that, but like, the other guy's like, baby talking us through all the steps. It's like, we didn't ask for this, sir.
After you had left, I was treated to like a 20-minute treatise on one turn on how he was milling his entire deck to win.
Oh boy, my
like
favorite.
27 mana and tapping it like 3 times.
Oh man, my favorite.
Yeah, and this is why I play Pokemon.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, a lot of that stuff is not really that bad in like standard Magic, but the thing is that people take Commander way too seriously. Like, it's meant to be a casual format, like a board game, not like a competitive thing. But people sometimes take the rules of Magic and apply it like competitively to, you know, regular form. It's the Commander fun format. So yeah, what are you gonna do about that? You just gotta. Usually, you just find a friend group.
Is you sell your Magic cards and you get yourself a Pokemon deck for like $40.
Yeah, I probably should. Probably should. The only thing is that Pokemon's just so hard to find stuff right now. It's like making competitive decks is really expensive.
So if you try to buy boosters and pre-made decks and stuff like that, yeah, a lot of stores are out and you have to go to a card shop. But if you want to just build a deck, you go to TCG Player and you get yourself enough, you know, of your not staple cards, but your key cards for a pretty reasonable price, and then you just get yourself a trainer box for all your energies and trainer cards and stuff.
Oh, I have plenty of energy. I have like a key, like, because you can use old energy, right?
Yeah, no, I still play some original base set cards. Like, some of them are still legal.
Unfit to be captain, that is me. Yeah, no, I'm the same way. I have like all the I have all the like all the energy stuff, the Professor Oaks, whatever cards they use. So I have a bunch of the basic trainer cards and the energy. So worst case, I just have all that already. So no big deal.
No, okay. Anyway, I'm leaving for real now, but you'll
Sounds
hear back
good.
from me probably next SHIRO show. I may or may not have an announcement, depending on how much work I get done this week.
Ooh, nice. I'll be excited to see it.
All right. Bye, everyone.
See you, my dude. Alrighty, so we're back. Well, not back. I guess we haven't gone anywhere, but we were back to the story. So basically, yeah, if you missed it, we destroyed the robot that was attacking tower, and now these guys are planning evil things. I think. All the humans have skeletons in their closet, so it looks like maybe... Oh, I guess they're trying to go after Maria now. Don't know what she did to him, but... Also, I love this anime title. I'm not fit to be captain. I love these anime titles. They're amazing. Amazing. We'll see how far we can get before we gotta call it quits. We got like... how many minutes we got left? We got 9 minutes. Wait, how'd they do performance? Their theater was destroyed. Maybe they repaired it in the time? I don't know. I'm guessing this is the time skip because the theater was destroyed last we saw it. You know, Maria. Don't be sad, Maria. I do like how each of the games sort of have that troop of the... Well, at least for the last game in this one. They have the Russian girl, the... Actually, they kind of changed it up. Like, they had they have, like, different cultures and stuff. Like, they have the Germanic girl for... I'll do sure all the time. I forgot what she said. Hopefully that's the right one. Oops. Probably should answer that differently. But yeah, like, they had the Russian girl. They had the Japanese character. They had, like, the girls from different... It's kind of interesting, I guess, if you guys... It's, like, cultural different characters. Yes, I was talking to Maria. I want to see how she was doing. How you doing? Oh, uh-oh. I'm gonna see what's going on. Kana. We'll meet up with her and we'll see what's up. What's the dealio? See what's going on. But yeah, I guess I can talk SHIRO project with you guys. The magazine's going pretty well. We're still looking to getting the publishing stuff going and getting the thing. It's a long process because it's just a lot of stuff. So we're hoping we get some stuff going fairly soon. There's just a lot of things. Praying for the next cast. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna be. If you know what month it is, you can probably guess what kind of cast we're doing. We're gonna do something a bit differently though, but we'll see on the next one. On the dining hall. Excuse me. Oh, that's probably her. That's probably Kana. Why can't we talk to her though? Let's look around a little bit. We'll go up the staircase, see what's up on the second floor. We'll check everyone's room. Okay, how do I... Oh. I hear we have to do that for the back. It's kind of annoying, but I guess we'll have to deal with it. But yeah, let's go Koran, see what she's up to. If she answers it. She's not there. I think they're all out, so I'll just check the rooms anyways, just in case. Check on Iris, we'll see best girl. Oh, I guess they're all out, so we'll go back later. Let's look around a bit. I'll assume you're a bit. Uh-oh. Wonder what she an evil stepmother, that's weird. That's how magic is. I mean, that's nothing but a trick. That's fair enough. True magic. The mechs blew up, and now we're in dating sim mode. You need to get with it, Martin. We're dating now. This is the way the game works. We gotta play it, then we gotta date it. And then we gotta fight. Never-ending cycle, but I did really enjoy the mech fight battle, though. That's what Ayanami's doing. Or Ayame, I guess, technically. I know, right? It's got everything. It's got dating, it's got visual novel stuff, it's got RTS game, or not RTS, turn-based strategy gameplay. It's got everything. That's why I like it. If you get bored of one, just wait 5 minutes and you can play something else. Ask me. I'm good. I need to know any of that info. What Koran, what's up? Oops. And the Hanashiki. Nice. Get the engineers. Getting a little info here and there. So that's what I kind of like. There's always sprinkles of information and stuff. Here and there. Let's check the hall. Nobody dare. Let's check second floor seating. Oh, I guess not. I don't think Iris is in her room, so I don't want to keep checking. Get another flash of something. Oh, ran into Maria. That's cool. Let's see what she's doing. It's gotta support all our girls. Gotta make sure they're all good. Don't want to make them sad. All right, let's go down to the first floor now. Huh? I'm surprised. Yeah. So I'm surprised that they need to say that. I thought that's just assumed by like the fact that she shoots stuff. But yeah, I did not even think about that. Mostly because I don't know. Maybe I'm supposed to. It's like, okay, range people, keep them away from the enemies of battle, not rush them in, while people like Ogami and Sakura could tank them. Kind of a double meaning, which I kind of like. Let's check what they got. Get some bromides, I guess. Let's see what bromides they got. Oh, sweet. Got the Iris one. I'm down. Yikes. 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 Wow. That's ironic. Yeah, I definitely appreciate the detail. Just take one. Okay, that's fair. That's kind of like in the other game, or I guess the other games like this one. Talk to her a little bit. Let's see what they got. Lots of merch. I wish I was able to go here. Is she still here eating? You'd think that you'd be able to go and talk to her. Actually, wait. I'm gonna go to the other rooms before I go to the manager's office. You don't want to do that real quick because I don't want to start. Uh-oh. I don't like the look of this. Oh, it's a Sakura. Okay, that's good. It's time, and you know we're doing Cinderella right now. Can I get ones in who likes Cinderella in the chat? For Cinderella, is that your least favorite Disney production? We still play for your last day. You know, sleep lately. That sounds like me. Okay, let's see backstage. Oh, there's Iris. I have no idea if that's true or not. That's funny. Yeah, Cinderella's okay. I guess in terms of the Disney classic movies, man, I don't even know. I don't think Robin Hood counts as a classic one, right? Because technically it was after Walt Disney died. But I could be wrong. I usually am. Ooh, I like his eyes. Like, ooh, what's that? Wow. We need to get her head in the game. Get that set up. Get it set up. Uh-oh. Do I get hurt again? Oh, jeez. I'll get some rope. I'm gonna pretend it's nothing. Oh my god, oh no. Oh, I don't like the... Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm trying to find a good safe spot for it right now. Oh, nice. For a second, I thought it was revealing Iris's technique. I don't want to spoil for people that haven't played the game, but I guess they already kind of know that there's something different about her. But yeah, that was kind of a cool save. Which reminds me, cool save. I probably should save after this cutscene. Who are you? Uh-oh. Ripped the luggage. Lol. I'm guessing she's the tank character, just assumption. And listen to the cool voice acting. Uh-oh. That's big yikes. Karate. I say that she's the one of the earlier members, so I don't know if she counts as the first one. Could be wrong though. Yeah, I didn't want to say anything to Anthrax, but the only thing I'm thinking is that maybe she's just short and couldn't see from that height. I don't know her canonical height and between Kana and Koran, so the only thing I think is that they're just really short. Do sure thing. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I made a mistake. Oh, I'm dead. I'm getting my ass kicked, aren't I? That's fair. That's fairly short. I'm probably guessing that that Kana's like probably 6 feet tall almost, or taller. Or maybe I could be wrong. I'll try low kick. Rust. Give me a stomach. What is good? Yeah, so I mean, wow, that is tall. Like I said, I'm that's the only thing I can think of. I'm gonna try upper. Maybe I messed up. Oh. Oh my god. I only see 6, so that is tall. Sure, let's eat. Oh dang, they have a little gym over there too. I guess that's on the 3rd floor or the 1st floor? Interesting. Oh, I forgot you could just not talk. Oh yeah, I probably should have done that. Oh well. I think you could do that. Yeah, that's like one of the things I was thinking. Oh, I gotta hit something. Let's see. What's karate mean to you? Let's see, end up here. Yikes. RIP. Dang it, let me save. That's good. Glad she likes me. Oh no, more talking. Give her the locket. All I'll do is a beautiful locket. Rip. I can, but I'm in the middle of the cutscene. Oh, there we go, finally. There we go, so that way I'm not forgetting. There we go. I figured that was normal. Cool. All right, guys. I think that about wraps it up for the live stream. Made some good progress. I think a mission, a cast is pretty decent progress to me. So yeah, hopefully we can do this again another time or next week. I'm hoping we can keep doing this and finishing it. Let me know what you guys think. Should we keep doing the live streams like this and playing Software Wars, or you want to maybe explore and play other games? Either way, I'm good with whatever. But like, I kind of like keep playing the Software Wars games, going through it. It's kind of fun. So, yep. Let me know in the chat and Discord and whatever, and reach out. But yeah, that's about it. Remember, guys, you must play Sega Saturn.